are many developers or many technologies, many AIs combined to develop one specific technology, and it's kind of like developing and changing like an animal. It changes so fast and so differently, and there is some aspect that you are not able to control at all, and there are some aspect that you need to learn instead of controlling it, and that's like beauty of technology. I studied UX UI design and software engineering in bachelor, and that was very screen based and very like design, not really into like fine art. And I was looking for some opportunity that I can expand my practice, not only based it on the screen but also using different materials and also like learning different approaches. So that's why I kind of think that Columbia is a great environment that combines all different disciplines, and I can work with students who are coming from different backgrounds. You know, there are so many seminars, so many opportunities that I can get access to AI technology and AI, like conversation about AI. And I've been there a few times and it's been so fascinating, especially because they are not coming from school of art. They are coming from like all different departments, architecture, climate, and their perspectives are so different, and it's been so interesting. I took a seminar from the architecture school, and that has been very fascinating. So I'm looking forward to get more contact or take class with architecture school and learn further from there. I have two main projects. That one is using cardboard boxes, not specifically coming from Amazon, but it's kind of like collection of all different boxes. And I laser cut them and built a structure out from that. And another project, I use like a copper pipe and make a fountain with that. I was interested in using like instant material that can look like a pop-up that install very fast and can destroy it very fast as well too. I think that represents a very good aspect of the internet that I've been working on, so I ended up choosing those materials. I was also using like different mediums like water, liquids, and steam, sprinkler, all these different materials that can interact with the machines or the devices that we have right now. So these days I'm experimenting with the water and touch screen and how do they react each other. I always think that it's very important to know that the work is very easy to get destroyed and get deassembled. I think that's like a huge aspect of the website and internet as well too, how the technology is developing and changing. It kind of like very like fragile structure that can be break anytime, and I wanted to break this fantasy that the technology will resolve all the issues and will be there forever. I was born in '95, so the first internet that I encountered is, I would say, Web 2.0, which is like a search engine with Google, and there was like a search engine, Korean-based search engine and that kind of stuff. We need to think about this history of the internet and talk about where we started and what was the original purpose and what was the excitement that we felt when we first encountered the internet, which is very much missing from my generation and the generation younger than me. I think it's definitely interesting to be in the United States as Korean and seeing how they treat internet and technology very differently. Most of the technology are written in English and they have a lot more access and they have like much more advanced technology, but at the same time they have a lot of critical point of view when it comes to technology. Whereas Korea, I think it's relatively less amount of people are interested in accepting or rethinking about the technology. So I kind of like play with that. I am Korean and I am interested in seeing the United or Western things and how they deal with the internet and technology. That sort of like different understanding and different concept, different culture has been very interesting. My work so far is very interested in kind of like combining those differences.